Hello everyone, welcome to Gasa with CD. Guys, konakele ezweni, and it is our own Abasonayo, our own. Here's another one.
HR was going to answer that, you said? Almost done, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. The issue of foreign nationals, for the fact that they also have acquired the South African ID, then they are also on the system being employed. Then we just only, on the narrative, indicate the separation so that everybody can see that how our demographics looks like. Thank you, Chair.
But I did not understand that response. I did not understand it.
On the graph, Chair.
Where are you? I can't see the person. Oh.
Yes. Okay. In the graph,
Yes.
I could not depict them and give them a specific line because they have all South African IDs. And for that fact, that's why
The colored has a South African ID. The Indian has a South African ID. The white has a South African ID. Why are they not part of your graph, but they are part of the total? Come I tell you something.
Yes, sir.
You see, 88.4% is representative of 211, correct? 88.4% is reflective of 211 Africans. Is that correct?
It's not correct. Let me engage.
Okay.
Everybody there, when I'm doing that graph, it's inclusive of everybody, colored Indians, even the foreign nationals. But on the narrative, I was only indicating so that now you can see the demographics. Yes.
So the 88.4% is 211 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5.
The sum is not inclusive of the 211. I'm just only, if you can add 1, 2, and 3, all of them together, when they come to a total of 244, it's indicating that in our college, we have 244. But now I was splitting in terms of now specifics. We have one
Let me
colored.
just quickly how I understand it.
Yes.
Then you correct me rather, because I'm not following. My understanding is the total is 244 employees. Yes?
Correct.
Am I doing good so far?
Yes.
The red line is for the 25. It's reflective of how it has decreased to what it is now from 2021 to now. 25 white people.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct.
Right. So now it's 244 minus 25.
Mathematically, you can take it that way. Remember when you do the employment equity, it's inclusive of
No, the
all.
graph. The graph, my leader.
Okay, yes.
I admit I'm slow, but I'm not that slow. The graph there.
Honorable person, I said I do understand.
Okay,
in
so
terms of
now-
mathematical
So
sequencing.
All right. So now on the blue line, you now have black. There the blue line says you have it representative of black, colored, and Indian. That's what it says there, correct?
Correct.
What are you saying to me? You had to add foreign national for the person who reads the graph. You had to add foreign national. The blue line also represents foreign national, correct?
Yes.
You did not do so, meaning foreign national is not included in the blue line, correct? No, the graph,
Yes,
look at the
yes.
graph.
I agree with you.
You agree?
In terms of
Now
yes,
I'm
the description.
asking, why is it not included there?
It's an omission that I'll look into it so that I can correct.
You know that word omission? I've been hearing it. And you know what I did, Chair? Because I continued to hear omission, because I'm slow, I went to the dictionary to go look, what is this omission? Does it exclude intention? I came to find the word omission means you intentionally discard it. So the fact that you used omission now means to me, you are saying you intentionally discarded that.
Yeah, we're approaching 40 minutes. and also,
Last one. This is the last question.
please.
Thank you for your indulgence, Chair.
Yeah, but also, you know, I'm allowing you on this one, but the numbers that you guys are discussing are not even accurate. So you guys,
Chair.
literally no, but we have taken about 15 minutes discussing.
But Chair, I was going to go to the accuracy of the numbers, but because of time I can't. But I wanted to make the point that what we are continuously receiving, Chair, reflecting from the slides that we've been continuously given, it is misleading. It is giving the impression that there's transformation, and there's not. And I was trying to help here to say there's no way to explain around it. That's my submission, Chair.
Yeah, HR.
Just the what appointments. Let's go to that one. What appointments do, or what positions do the foreign nationals occupy?
We have 5. In that 5, 2 are PL1 in the business studies as lecturers. Then we have also 2 in the engineering PL1. Then we have 1 in engineering who is on PL2.
Are those jobs that South Africans can do?
Yes, from all the specs, yes, we have South Africans who can do the job.
The law requires that when you give jobs to legal foreign nationals, which you are more than welcome to do, they are our brothers and sisters, those who are here legally. But the law requires when you do that, there must be South Africans that is unable to do those jobs. There's no South African you could find to do those jobs. You are saying that there are South Africans can do those jobs. It's not a scarce skill. So what you have effectively done, you have employed more foreign nationals than coloreds and Indians combined. And they are born here. Do you see my problem?
I do see, sir.
Do you concede it's wrong?
I do agree. I do agree, Honorable Chairperson.
To the entire leadership of this college, do you commit on record today you will work hard to correct this?
Absolutely, sir.
Principal.
Thank you very much. I'm not starting another conversation, but all I am saying, the college, when we do recruitment, we advertise. The response of people also determines what, but in terms of principle, we would have liked to see this picture better.
I don't appreciate that. From someone who's been transferred. You should feel better. You should know better. You are at this college because this system looked at your situation that you were facing that side. You cannot come and say that the reason why that numbers looks like that is because you have advertised properly but no one comes. There are professionals that are looking for jobs of all races. Don't prioritize one. We are pushing for transformation that includes black, white, Indian, and coloreds in this country. Principal.
I was just about to conclude.
No,
that
but
in
you had a
principle-
preamble. It is simple for you to say, I commit. Those numbers we must work hard to change, like your colleague did. That's all you had to do. No justification. Just say, I will show leadership in driving the process to change that.
Okay, I commit, Chair.
It looks like the Department of Higher Education has some investigations to do on our tertiary institutions and the people that are running these institutions, lecturing at these institutions, managing these institutions, because now I'm smelling corruption. Now I'm smelling brown envelope. Now I am smelling be on your back or on all your fours for this job. Because why there are no South why are we even having this discussion? You telling me with everything that has been happening in this country, these guys watch their news because you can tell they are in so-called intellectuals, they watch the news and they hear South Africans crying about how our country has been sold. And they know very well they are the sellers of this country. They need to be investigated now. You know, at first I thought, okay, maybe it's because of Oscar skills. And then when you listen, when they are questioned by Ashley Souls, I like this guy. I absolutely like this guy so much. Why don't we have leaders like him? Why don't we have leaders like him? Honestly speaking, I am so impressed with Ashley Souls. Sir, keep it up and press that boot. All right? But there needs to be investigation, so you cannot just question these people in a parliamentary hearing. Can you take this report and submit it to the Hawks so they can look at the criminal element of what we are hearing? Because there's definitely a criminal element in this. No, guys, it's not making sense. This is not making sense at all. You are telling me that there are more foreign nationals over South Africans that are in our universities and colleges that are lecturing and also managing. You know, I was hearing stories, and I kept reading the comment section. People are sharing scary stuff. You know, I mean, Wits University, I remember it used to have, like in the, let's say, English department, they'll have probably an English speaker from England lecturing English in Wits University, but other English, what do you call this? I don't know, classes that were South Africans, whether that is literature or African English or whatever English it was, that they had South Africans. But now I'm hearing stories that Wits University needs to be investigated as well because now it seems to have foreign nationals that are running the show. I don't know how true this is. Same goes with the University of Pretoria, same goes with the University of Johannesburg. And I just read a scary story about how a Nigerian even siphoned money that were meant for South African students, went to Nigeria and built a mansion, and she never came back to South Africa. Maybe she was being investigated and somebody gave her a heads up. Maybe the person who gave her the heads up is the person that collected the brown envelope and said, hey, if you are caught, I'm caught, leave. No, there's a criminal element to this. There's a criminal element to this, and we need to get to the bottom of it. There is no way that South Africans will be sacrificed like this. This country was fought for. This country was fought for. And there are South African lives that were laid for this country. And these people, where were they? Oh, you know, this reminds me back in the day. Remember when it was building up to the World Cup, the 2010 FIFA World Cup, and the Bafana kept changing coaches? Yeah. And I saw somewhere, I think it was a depiction, a cartoon depiction. I think it was from Zapiro, who, when I think Ferrara, is it Ferrero or Farah? I can't remember the one of the longest serving building up to the World Cup. And then when he was exiting and a new coach was coming in, he said, Zapiro wrote, the code is 2010. Is it the code or the pin? No, he said the pin is 2010, meaning you are going to South Africa to get rich out of South Africans. But here is the PIN code for your for the bank account into the South African taxpayers' money. It's giving that now. Like, you want a perfect cushioned job? Go to South Africa, and it must be at a university. And I believe, if this is the case, that NFSAS goes to some foreign nationals in this country. And that needs to be investigated. How many foreign nationals that are part and receiving NFSAS, bursaries, scholarships that are meant for South Africans? How many foreign national students that are enjoying South Africa's privileges that are not meant for them? I mean, somebody was sharing with me about some clinics where an entire foreign national is in charge of a clinic. And then when a vacancy open, they go and advertise, don't even advertise, they go collect somebody in their country to fill in that vacancy. And also when there's cleaners that are needed, gardeners that are needed in the clinic, security, they don't hire South Africans. All of them are foreign nationals. This country was fought for so that these jobs go to South African citizens. No. There's a criminal element. I'm telling you, there's a criminal element. Hey, na lilifa izwe sibhekile. Killed by people like these ones, guys, these ones in this video. Omission. How do you use the word omission without knowing what omission means? Deliberately removing something. It's usually used in law in most cases. Deliberately removing something to cover up for something else. No. Bafethu lonakele izwe. We got to get angry. And now, more than ever, we need to look into government. How many are in parliament? Just because you have a Nguni surname does not mean you are actually a South African. Now I'm beginning to think that. One is already sticking out like a sore thumb in parliament, and Ushcheles Gaboko. South Africans. Telling South Africans as Gaboko. Hi, come on, people. No. Fellow South Africans, I don't accept this. The Hawks need to climb onto this. Something is happening. Something is happening. And Mr. Souls, thank you. Keep pressing. Keep pressing, sir. Keep pressing. Other than that, guys, please don't leave the video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Happy Angry. Bye.